Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk today a little bit about why I decided to begin this foster care journey. When people encounter me and I tell them that I'm becoming a foster parent, they're often surprised. They say things like, "Oh, you're single," or "You're too young," or "Is that even allowed?" Most of the time it's with good intent and they're just very curious, but I do get a lot of questions. So I wanted to get on here today and just talk a little bit about, why I decided to begin this. I know, especially since I am so young, in my 20s, a lot of people are like, "Oh, 20s, the best years of your life. Why would you want to throw that away, to take care of a child?" And I totally understand where that's coming from. And, I did have my fun times in my 20s, I feel like, during my college years. But now that I'm graduated and I'm working and I have my own place, I guess I was looking for a little bit more meaning in my life. I don't really want to spend my 20s just traveling the world or bar hopping. There's, as fun as those things can be, there's more to life, and I don't want to just spend my years away doing nothing that matters. So I guess for me, I was looking for a little bit of something more to do, and I always wanted to be a mom. That's something I've always wanted all growing up. I always kind of had this picture of, I'd meet the perfect person and we'd get married and we would have this house and then we would start a family, kind of the fairy tale parenthood, I suppose. But obviously that has not happened yet in my life. I am still single, enjoying life. I love my job. I actually work with kids on a day-to-day basis as it is. I got my degree in child development, and I live in an apartment in a nice area, and I do love where my life is at. So people are often, why would you want to mess that up? But to me, it's not messing it up. It's adding meaning and joy, and just that need. There's just a need, and that probably is really the main reason I decided to do this, besides just having the means and wanting to be a mom in some form or another. The need in my area is just so great, and it's not just my area. It's a statewide problem, it's a countrywide problem, and it's even a worldwide problem. The foster care systems all over the world are overwhelmed with an influx of kids. I know in my area alone there's thousands of kids just in my county who are in the system, and only a couple hundred foster homes. So when children come in care and there are no foster homes available, they are then placed in group homes or homeless shelters, or they stay in hotel rooms or government offices with social workers, because there's nowhere for these kids to go. And this isn't just a problem with teenagers. This is children who are 5, 6, 7 years old who are having to go through this because there's nobody willing to pull up an extra chair at their table and open up their home to another child. And knowing how much of a need there was and how much people don't even know about this problem really inspired me to not only become a foster parent, but to start this YouTube channel to help be a resource for other foster parents. I know when I was learning about this and beginning this journey, it was really helpful for me to watch other videos about foster parents, so I wanted to be able to provide that for you guys as well. So that really is my main reason, the need for it, kind of that want for meaning in my life. And I also kind of felt almost this calling or purpose. I kept hearing about foster care as if the universe and God were telling me, you need to do this. This is something that's big and important. So I feel like everything has just kind of fallen into place for me. I went to my informational meeting in August 2018 this year, and it worked. Everything that they said was like, yes, that checks the boxes for me. I can do this. They do accept people like me. They welcome single parents, young, old, couples. They just need good people who can provide safe and loving homes. And I know that I could do that. So I guess that's kind of the reasons that I decided to do this, being able to do it, knowing there was a need, and kind of wanting that purpose in my life. So that's kind of the reasons that got me into this. And the more I've learned about the system, the more I know this is something that's going to be a big part of my life, something I hope to do for years and years to come. And I do hope that some of others of you will watch this video and be inspired to do the same, because they really do need, people who are willing and wanting to do something like this. So those are kind of the reasons why, guys. Let me know in the comments below the reasons why you are thinking about becoming a foster parent, and what do you think about my reasons.